We know I wasn't even close. At least should have given me a letter, at least something to hold on to.
I've watched her defend friends countless times. I can eat beans every day. I can eat beans every day.
Every time you see people gather against me, period, you want to fall the fire. Why?
I don't know, I just get into the room and start crying. I don't know, I can't predict my reaction. I don't know.
The percentage was what?
Ma?
The percentage was too high. No, liquor and the highest percentage.
I know we weren't even talking before she left. I felt like I still had somebody in the house.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Fun Pop with Lillian and it's diary session o'clock with the nominated housemates. Ilebaye entered the diary room, and when Big Brother asked her how she was feeling, she said she's calm, she's down, but she's feeling emotional. And when Big Brother started talking about how does she feel about Doyin's and Kim's eviction on Sunday, and she said she did not see that coming, especially that of Kim, being that the house were speculating that Kim was a fake housemate. So she was thinking if she was a fake housemate, she would definitely stay to the end of the game. Although at a point she was telling them, what if she's not a fake housemate? What if Big Brother brought them here on a mission though? Meanwhile, when Big Brother now asked about Doyin, she said Doyin's eviction is the one that really hurts her the most. That Doyin, although they weren't talking in her last days in the house, but Doyin is the person she cared most about in this house. And she said why she cried about her nomination, but then only for her to later find out that Doyin wrote letter to Cece and Alex and even gave Cece money points, that she felt a kind of way. That what it now means is that this person doesn't want her friendship outside of this house, because in that letter, that according to what Alex told her, Alex said Doyin told them that the beginning of the game wasn't very friendly between her and them, but the end was sweet. And she said why would Doyin write to these people and not write to her? If that these people offended her at a point, why was she able to forgive them? At this point, she started crying, and Big Brother asked her, what makes you think Doyin wrote letter to those that offended her? And she went ahead to narrate to Big Brother more about what Alex said, and being that she witnessed it as well. So why did Doyin not think of writing to her as well, or even giving her money points instead of Cece? And Big Brother now told her, what if Doyin wrote letters to those she felt had her back in the house? And Ilebaye was like that she has always had Doyin's back, that she genuinely care about Doyin, that even though they don't talk, even though she don't come out fighting openly like Doyin does in her case for Doyin, that she genuinely cares, that even while in the arena when their team were complaining about Doyin, she didn't want to say anything, being that Doyin was in that team, that she cared. And Big Brother now asked her, have you showed her, have you proven to her that you genuinely care, that you have her back? Is there any moment you've shown Doyin that, so that Doyin will know that you have her back in this house? She now told Big Brother that when the parrot thing happened, that the whole house were on Doyin, trying to blame Doyin, that she came out and was saying that she knows who said this, she knows those that were present when this were said, she knows who in particular made this statement, that the person should better come up and say it though. I'm like I think this is one of the problems Doyin has always had with Ilebaye. Even in their friendship, Ilebaye will come to Doyin and say, somebody said this about you, but I won't mention the person's name. I won't want to mention the person's name. And Doyin will be really worried about trying to know who said this about her. And Ilebaye will be like, no, it's not my duty to mention anybody's name. But if the reverse was the case, Doyin will openly, she's a straight talker now, she will say everything. So now you're trying to defend your friend by saying, oh, I know who. What stops you from just mentioning the person's name if truly you have your friends back?
Speak to myself to just lock up and just be strong and just fash everything. It's cool, I'll let her go, but the house feels lonely.
Baye also said she wanted their friendship to be on hold in the house, being that most of the housemates doesn't want their friendship, and that they make comments like, oh, she's your backbone, she's your this, you can't stand without her, she's the one protecting you. That she didn't like words like that. She wasn't comfortable with what the housemates were saying about her and doing. So she decided to keep it on hold. That when they now leave the house, she will pursue the friendship. And she said Neo also told her that Doyin said outside of here, she will never talk to her, she will never be friends with her. Now, while she was doubting what Neo told her, that seeing that Doyin now wrote a letter to Alex and Cici has confirmed that Doyin does not want this friendship outside of here, and that when she leaves the house, maybe she will try to maintain and respect Doyin's position regarding their friendship. Hey, these housemates will not kill us. Imagine allowing people that have their clique, gang, friendship, ships to have opinion over your own friendship, but I go flog you. Anyways, she told Big Brother that that letter really hurts her. Finding out no letter was written to her really hurts her, and even hearing that Doyin gave Cici money pints. Speaking of Cici has said that she will pursue friendship with Doyin outside of this house. That the letter she wrote to her admitted a lot. That you know how the game can make people. So she believed all those time, Doyin will just wake up, not talk to her, not greet her, keep quiet, just pass by. That it's the game. It was the game getting to her. That the letter says a whole lot. So going outside of here, she will try to extend that friendship. And when Big Brother asked her about Kim's eviction, she said initially she was angry with, not even initially, she said she was angry with Kim, and that Cross is the reason why she became angry with Kim. That she was really hoping for Cross to be responsible, but then Kim came into the picture and Cross abandoned friendship, abandoned all the people that genuinely cared for him to just move with Kim. She told Big Brother, being that she and Cross shares a mutual friend, that she didn't expect Cross, to move that way towards her, ignore her totally, and just click to Kim. That do you even know that the first fight she had in this house with Perry, that Cross was the originator of the whole thing that happened with Perry? And Big Brother was like, was it not after your fight with Alex? And she said no. That day too, she was having a discussion with Cross when they found out that they've stayed in a house together. But although she then did not know Cross, so she can't remember. Now they were trying to bond, and she now said that Perry now passed, called her and was like, oh, you're talking to the enemy now. And that she was even thinking that Cross is Perry's friend though. So she was surprised when Perry was like, oh, you're talking to the enemy now. So in Perry's mind, maybe Perry thought she and Cross is about to form a ship. That since then, Perez's attitude changed towards her. She told me, but although she's angry with Kim, that she still owes Kim a lot because during her last reactions to water, that Kim gave her one of her products, Kim's Secret, and it really did good to her skin. So outside of here, she still owes Kim a whole lot. I also told Big Brother that the one that hurt her the most is that Cross did not pick her as a BFF. That do you know that in this house, she is the only one that has Cross back. She makes sure Cross eats right. That when the whole crayfish thing happened, and Cross will like just ask, is there crayfish in this food? And when you say yes, he will get angry and just starve. That she is the only one that will make sure that Cross does not starve. She will just try to fix up something for Cross.
Today he's with Mercy, tomorrow is Ilebaye. I didn't like that. I mean, he forgot everything else. Cross did not care if anybody else will do.
She told Big Brother, imagine doing all of this for Cross, only for Cross to find a little opportunity, to pay her back and reward her, because in this house, it's just these little things that you can use to appreciate people. And then Cross, did not give her BFF. That will really pain her. Anyways, Big Brother asked her those she nominated and why, and she mentioned Pere, Adekunle, and Ilebaye. And she said for these three people, it's all about anger, that they annoyed her, and being that she has been controlling her emotions, putting them up was just the only way that will make her feel better. She said for Pere in particular, she nominated Pere because of his behavior. That Pere even went as far as, telling Ike not to be her friend. And I was thinking Cici has forgiven Perel regarding that. One Saturday night after party, they were having this discussion and Perel apologized, and I thought all those ones are now bygone. But no, Ceec is still holding on to that. She said she nominated Adekunle because Adekunle has been throwing shade, that all he do is gang up with people, gossip, throw shade at you, and then with the whole letter thing that that happened, that imagine Adekunle thinking she wrote that. Adekunle knows that she can't write a letter to him. That Adekunle knows she can't write a letter to him. So why is Adekunle trying to act funny? That was why she nominated him. And for Ilebaye, that Ilebaye recently has been annoying her from last week again to even her foundation. That she gave Ilebaye her foundation. Ilebaye, after using it, just dropped it off carelessly, and being that it's a liquid foundation, it dried up. But then when she now asked Ilebaye was not lying, saying no, I did not, so blah blah blah, and that they're just the three of them upstairs. So who could have? Being that Mercy is very light skinned, so it's definitely not Mercy, it's you. And she later even confirmed who Ilebaye gave the foundation to help her make up her beat her face. She said with all of this, she just said, you know what, let me put up Adekunle, Pere and Ilebaye for annoying me. And speaking of Adekunle has told his babe Venita that he's feeling this eviction, that although he's trying to appreciate how far he has come in the game, being that he has been up 4 times and people have left and he has been saved, it means that there are people out there that genuinely care about him. But this particular lineup, he has been worried about it, and that sleeping in that couch, he now had a dream of where they were in the level up house. He saw Brian, he just that the whole thing doesn't even seem right to him, that he's really shaking about Sunday. And Venita has asked him how she can come in, how she can be of help. And even told her that with all your feelings, you should try as well and consider that I'm here and know when to stop and know when not to react harshly to me. Meanwhile, Mercy and Perez seems to be bonding so fast as the both of them were eating beans. And Perez said that he can eat beans all day. That he prefers beans to rice. And I can remember last night Mercy was telling Perez, you didn't cook beans today, so I guess she enjoys Perez kind of beans. While Money in his diary session tried to explain to Big Brother that people misunderstand Doyin a lot, that Doyin is very honest and straightforward person, that is only honest people that can appreciate Doyin, that outside of the house he would like to do business with Doyin, being that her type are very rare, and people like her, when you put them in your business, they will tell you as it is. They won't have any reason to sugarcoat things.
For the first time, I had a dream about level up. Then it's that bad. Plain truth, like say it the way it is, without sugarcoating.
When Big Brother asked White Money about Kim's eviction, he talked on how he felt bad, being that what Kim has with Cross is a very beautiful thing and he respects that. He also told Big Brother that at some point he was crushing on Kim when they met at one country like that he even attended Kim's business lunch and even gave her his last $100. That Kim is a good girl that respects men and acknowledge men's strengths and all that. But then that he's going to miss Doyin more, being that Doyin is a very loyal friend, that she's for you, she's for you. That Doyin once invited him to her podcast and he didn't attend, but this time around he will make an effort to attend. When Big Brother asked him those he nominated for possible eviction, he mentioned Neil, Soma and Sisi, and he said his reason is that this is a competition and these people has been chilling. That they haven't been up in a while, so he said why not, they should stand, they should follow him and feel the heat as well. While he talked about the eviction and himself being up, he also told Big Brother that this lineup is crazy, but then he's just hopeful about surviving. Now, outside of the house, New White Money and Perry we are discussing about previous seasons, and they were asking White Money his margin, like what margin did he win? And he said he can't remember, but the gap was much. And New now added that so far nobody has come close like Leko. That Lekon that's dusted them, like even the first runner up, Dorati couldn't even come close or even half to what Laker did. And Perry now added that during that season he thought Cross would win the show. That he was surprised when Cross was evicted and then him. And seeing White Money and Liquor Rose, he thought definitely Liquor Rose is winning this. That he never saw White Money coming. And White Money himself now even said that even after he has won, that it was so unreal to him. That when it now dawned on him that he's now a celebrity, was when he stepped out of his hotel room and you needed to see the crowd shouting, few days after their mid round. That was when it now dawned on him that, oh, he has won, oh, he's now a celebrity, respect yourself and all that. Trust me, all those questions are heading towards eviction. The energy, the spirit, the air in the house, even those that are not up are feeling this lineup. Anyways, we will see how it goes on Sunday. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.
I didn't show him how much as I love him, but it's cool.